Okay, we're back here on Real Talk with Luana. It is time to liven this up a little bit, okay? It's time for us to liven this up.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm used to the Branton that's like got all this energy.
I thought you wanted me to be cool,
No, 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 no. I need energy.
calm, collected,
Nah.
calm and collected.
Energy, energy.
All right, I got you. I got you. I can be energetic.
Okay,
All right.
okay, okay.
You're gonna have to
So
tell me to cool off.
that's
All
why
right.
there's water behind here. Anyways, okay. So again, why is this event in Yuma? First of all, Yuma, because a lot of people
Yeah.
now we've been doing this event. I've
Right.
been pushing this event for a
Yeah,
minute
yeah.
now, and that's one of the things. Let's be real. That's one of the things that I keep hearing. Well, Luana, it's in Yuma.
Mhm.
I want to go out to Yuma,
Mhm.
and everybody keeps asking, why did you not do this event here in Phoenix? So why don't we touch on that?
Because I want to do something different. Um, Time is out for you know the same old, same old. Only big event is going to be in Phoenix. This is Arizona. This is Arizona. We need to spread some of this out. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot going on in Phoenix, and there's some communities that need to see that talent. There's some communities that need to feel the love. The people need to get off their couches and go somewhere different, see something different. People get tired of the same old thing. You don't know what to do. Hey, move, go somewhere different. And that's why we're having it in Yuma, because there's some people in Yuma that would like to meet some people in Phoenix and Tucson and Flagstaff and get together, and it's sometimes I think it's unfair for everything big to happen in one place. Let's spread it out. Let's do something different. You know, let's rock the boat. Let's have it. Let's
Rock
have a
the
big
boat.
yeah. Let's have a big event in a small community.
Okay.
Let's bring
Okay.
let's bring people
You
together. Yeah.
mentioned Tucson, you mentioned Flagstaff, you mentioned Phoenix. Okay, so you actually have people coming out from there.
Yes, we have people coming out from Flagstaff. Shout out to the street teams in Tucson and Flagstaff. But we've been getting the word out to just about you know all my contacts in Arizona. They're still growing, and you're still looking for contacts with more people. But I believe this is a good start. We're even incorporating the the Native American community. We're trying to bring representation from all walks of life as far as ethnicity goes in Arizona. So we've reached out to the Native American community, and we've had a great response from the Indian tribes in Yuma, the Kokopah and Quechan, and also the Colorado River Indian tribes that's in that area. We have the Apache crown dancers coming out from the Navajo Nation. Also, wow, I went blank, but Azteca dancers coming from Los Angeles, uh, the Quechan bird singers.
I know we have the
Uh,
Foot Clan coming
yeah,
from here.
yes. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of attractions going on at that event. We're calling it the Native American Cultural Expo. It's going to be a section of the event that you can go on and see some great native talent and awesome things. We got Azteca dancers. They utilize fire in their shows. So
Okay.
we got people walking through fire and stuff. So you may see something that you've never seen before. Yeah.
Isn't that what it's all about, though?
Yeah.
Is actually seeing something that you've never actually seen before.
Exactly, experiencing new things.
Okay, okay,
Experiencing.
okay. So I know that there's a couple key people. I do know that you have TJ Super Hype from Radio Super, owner, and he'll be there.
He'll be there. He's going to be all around. We have him actually hosting the basketball tournament. We have a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Those of you who hoop, who want to hoop, who wish you could hoop, come on out and dunk on somebody. So he's going to be in that area, but expect to see him all around.
And then you also have, I know that he's very, so he's going to be there. Then we have DJ Dex.
Yes, DJ Dex. He's the official DJ for Sunday's Best, BET's Sunday's Best. He's going to be out. He's done work with a lot of great artists, Cannon Jones, um, uh, Kirk Franklin, Mary, a lot of Christian artists. He also has worked with some secular artists as well.
Drake.
Drake as well. So he's going to be out. He's going to be um, hosting the talent competition with you. You're going to be out there. Also, he's going to be a major part of the evening concert as well. So, got a lot going on. A lot of people coming from everywhere. Also, one of our judges, shout out to Carlos Evans, also known as Phantom of the Beats. He's going to be out. He's going to be judging. He has a lot of experience, Grammy nominated artist, actually producer. He's worked with 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, the Wu-Tang Clan. He has a great resume. He's going to be out. I'm glad he's coming out, taking out of his busy schedule to do something different. He's from the East Coast, but he's coming to the West Coast.
Yeah, I've talked to him on the phone. He's definitely pretty interesting. Now, we may have another surprise. We can't leak it yet until we get confirmation, but we may have another surprise as far as a celebrity judge. So, there's a lot of different things that are actually going on. Okay, so this, because they only have a few more days. Now, the price went up as far as if artists want to compete. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, they can still register online. We still have a few spaces left, but we had a great response from all over Arizona, also Southern California as well. Different types of talent acts are coming out. But if they still want to register, make sure you go online at www.desertsbestme.com, and you can register there. Download the registration packet and also get your registration fee, and we'll get you on the list. But you got to do it fast because we don't know when all those slots will fill up, so you don't want to miss out. Main thing, the grand prize is $1,000.
That's crazy.
You can't beat that. $1,000.
Can I get that $1,000? Let me go up and.
Conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest. I'm saying I'm a poet though. I know how to do some poetry. So can I get up there? If y'all ain't gonna do it, let me jump up on board. I can take that extra $1,000 right now.
Don't let Luana come and take the money. All right, come on out, and if you don't try, you never know what's gonna happen.
Well, and then there's big industry contacts like we keep talking about. You will see myself. I will be there. TJ Superhype will be there. Then
I'll be there.
You have so many different individuals that are going to be there. DJ Dex, Phantom. You never know who you're going to be.
Exactly. You don't know. There's a lot of people coming out. There's a lot of industry exposure that you'll get. Also, you'll get an audience of thousands of people to get to experience your talent, experience what you do best, and that's what it's all about. You'll be able to share your love with a lot of people, and we want you to come out and make sure you get on stage and do what you do.
Yeah, get on stage, because if not, I'm gonna take the $1,000. I need it, so I'll take it.
I'll take it.
He's like, yeah, I'll take that money right back.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing about the talent competition is the top 3 contestants will get to perform that evening at the concert. I want to shout out to KCY TV in Yuma. That's the Fox News and Telemundo, CBS, CW, ABC. That television network is going to be out there, live coverage, things like that. So it's a great opportunity.
They're going to actually be covering it, because I know how some news stations, they'll come there and they'll do a minute clip, but they're actually covering it.
They're covering it. They're one of our major sponsors, so they're going to be out there. Also on the judges panel, I don't know which news anchor will be there, but we're going to have some representation from the media as well.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so now, I didn't forget this question, Bratton.
You didn't forget?
No, I didn't. Because Bratton really isn't telling who he is. He's just kind of throwing it under the bus, like, yeah, I'm a minister, yeah, I do this, I do that. Okay, so we really need to know. They need to know the man behind Deserts Best.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I'm giving you one more shot to answer this before I have to be really real talk and drag it out of you.
Well, Luana, I can't be shy.
No, you can't.
I can't be shy. Well,
Can I be shy on stage?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Give me a specific question and I'll
Okay,
work with
what are some of the things that you feel like, because you're an entrepreneur. So let's talk about some of the things that you've walked through to even bring you to do a big event like this. Because, like, let me just use for an example. I put on an event called the 411 Effect. I seen a need as a student, and I put that on. There has to be some things that you've gone through in your past that brought you to wanting to do this.
Well, I've experienced starting a business from the ground up. I'm the owner of Desert Dominion Security, and we've been in business for about 4 years now. Uh, we've grown from doing house watches to do major events. We've worked with the likes of Willie Nelson. We've also done also worked with George Lopez as well. We provided security for one of his events. So um, the business has grown, but there's been some difficulties. There's always difficulties when you're branching out. You're trying to do something on your own, and one of the difficulties is networking, getting your name out there. Sometimes you may not have uh, all the funds and all the the assets to actually get your name and network and things like that. So one thing that I helped me out is to going to different events, meeting different people, providing a sponsorship here and there, creating a relationship with different business owners and entrepreneurs like myself. And so that's one thing about this event that I think will be helpful to the business community, especially small business owners, to be able to network as well.
Okay, okay. Now, what about the aspect of you being a minister? I'm pretty sure you ain't been a minister your whole life. I'm pretty sure you don't hit the rough side. So you weren't always squeaky clean.
No, no, no. I come from a deeply religious background, but I have had my difficulties. I've had my heels to climb, so to speak, and I believe I can relate to just about anybody as far as all types of different things of you come across relationship issues.
Were
Even
you ever a troubled kid? Like, I mean, you had a religious background. My parents are
can't
past.
tell I'm troubled right now.
No, because like I mean, I have, I know about the rebellious spirit. It's all up in me at times. So with that being said, you said you grew up in a religious background. Sometimes when you grow up in a religious background, it's easier for you to sway than not growing up in a religious background.
Well, the thing about it is there's so much pressure. There's a lot of pressure to deal with, expectations from just about everybody, from people within your church to the outside world who expects you to be perfect. So that extra pressure is always hard for those who grow up in deeply religious backgrounds, and sometimes we can break. We can come to that point where forget this. I don't want to do this anymore. You know, I don't want forget it. I'm just gonna go completely the opposite. That kind of that expectation serves to be like reverse psychology on your mentality. You're like, okay, you expect me to be perfect, so I'm gonna be the worst person ever because I'm tired of it. It's not no fair. I had to grow up too fast. I had too many expectations. I had to do too much, and it can create can also create bitterness. So I mean, I've dealt with those type of issues, and I thank God that I didn't go off the deep end, and I was able to, weather those storms. And I mean, I still deal with those issues on even today, but I believe my faith has allowed me to continue and to be strong and not to fall off. And it's not all about, not all about being perfect, because I believe, and there's something that I always was taught, that something wrong with all of us. There's, we've all have our issues, and perfection is a fallacy. No one is perfect, and it's not fair to expect perfection from anybody. It's not fair. But we all need to to love one another, and love is about being unselfish. You know,
But we're very selfish people, though.
Yeah, we're
we're
selfish.
we're extremely selfish
Exactly.
because when somebody does something wrong, we hold them accountable for up here. We don't ever give them that break or just love on somebody until they get through it.
Exactly. I think one of the reasons why we do that is because we want to see perfection in somebody else. We see the imperfection within ourselves, and we uh, we have expectations that are unrealistic for other people because we want to see that perfection somewhere. We have that desire to see ourselves, in a different light, and sometimes we project. That's just my personal analysis. I'm not no psychologist or anything like that, but This is something that I think we do, and we have to make a conscious effort as human beings to be unselfish. We have to make that conscious effort because we're all connected. You know, sometimes people don't understand the fact that what you do today, even though you can't see the future, what's down the road, how that's going to affect somebody, it will affect somebody. It will have some type of effect in in the drip drop of life. You know. So.
In the drip drop of life. Okay, with that being said, we're going to go into a commercial break. We'll be right back here on Real Talk with Luana.